In the heart of Old Town San Diego stands one of the most astonishing and spine-chilling landmarks in American history, the Whaley House. A handsome two-story Greek revival home built in the mid-1800s, its bright brick walls and old-fashioned windows give the impression of charm and elegance. But behind this warm exterior lies a chilling past soaked in tragedy, death, and countless ghostly encounters. Many believe this is the most haunted house in the United States, a place where spirits roam freely and history refuses to remain silent. The Whaley House was built in 1857 by Thomas Whaley, a proud businessman who envisioned it as the perfect home for his growing family. But the land it stood on already carried a grim reputation. Just a few years earlier, the property had been the site of public hangings. One of the most infamous executions was that of Yankee Jim Robinson, a tall, rough outlaw convicted of stealing a boat. The execution was poorly done, and instead of snapping his neck instantly, the rope tightened around him while his feet barely touched the ground. Several agonizing minutes, Yankee Jim struggled and suffocated as onlookers watched. The violent death left a stain on the land, and some say, a spirit bound to it. When Thomas Whaley purchased the land, he knew of the hangings but dismissed the idea of lingering spirits. He began construction on the house, proud to build one of the first brick homes in San Diego. But even during the building process, he claimed to hear heavy footsteps echoing through the unfinished structure. These steps, he believed, belonged to Yankee Jim himself. Despite this, the house was completed, and the Whaley family moved into what they hoped would become their dream home. At first, life was peaceful. Thomas and his wife Anna welcomed their children, Francis, Thomas Jr., and baby Anna. But their happiness was short-lived. In 1858, just months after they moved in, tragedy struck. Their infant son, Thomas Whaley Jr., died from scarlet fever at only 18 months old. The grief was overwhelming, and Anna later wrote in her diary of hearing a child's crying echo through the halls long after her son's death. But the tragedies did not end there. A fire later destroyed a portion of the house, and financial troubles forced the family to move away for several years. When they finally returned, the spirits seemed to follow. Their daughter Violet, who struggled with depression, married young but quickly found herself trapped in an abusive marriage. Her husband abandoned her shortly after the wedding, leaving Violet heartbroken and humiliated. Unable to cope with the emotional pain, she took her own life at the age of 22. Shooting herself in the chest with her father's pistol. Her suicide left the family shattered once more. Visitors and staff believe Violet's spirit still lingers in the house. Many have reported the overwhelming sense of sorrow in her former bedroom, while others claim to see a young woman in a long white dress drifting through the hallways. Some say they can hear soft sobbing near the staircase where her funeral was held. Over the decades, multiple members of the Whaley family died inside the house, including Thomas Whaley himself, his wife Anna, and their son Francis. The house eventually became not just a family residence, but a courtroom, a general store, a theater, and even a place of refuge for travelers. Each chapter added more layers of energy, emotion, and unexplained encounters. Visitors today often report hearing footsteps across the wooden floors when no one else is around. Shadows glide across the walls. Doors open and close by themselves. The scent of old perfume fills empty rooms, and cold spots appear suddenly, even on warm California days. Some guests claim to feel a gentle tug on their clothing, as if a child is trying to get their attention, a phenomenon many believe is caused by the spirit of the young Whaley boy, Thomas Jr. Yankee Jim is said to be the most intimidating presence in the house. Tour guides and paranormal investigators often describe sensing a tall, heavy figure looming in the hallways. Some visitors have felt their necks tighten or pressure around their throats, as though reenacting the execution that took place on that very ground. Photos taken inside the house sometimes reveal mysterious silhouettes, orbs, and shadow figures standing near the staircase or behind doorways. Even the Whaley matriarch, Anna, is believed to remain within the home. Numerous visitors have reported the scent of lavender perfume drifting through her old bedroom, and some claim to see the faint image of a woman in Victorian-era clothing smoothing the covers on a bed or standing silently in the parlor. The house gained national attention when the U.S. Department of Commerce officially recognized it as haunted a rare statement from a government institution. Countless paranormal investigators, including television crews from Ghost Adventures and other programs, have explored the home, documenting unexplained voices, sudden temperature drops, and eerie EVP recordings. One recording captured what sounded like a woman crying softly, while another seemed to say, "Get out," echoing the same warning whispered by spirits in other famous hauntings. Despite these chilling stories, the Whaley House remains a treasured historical landmark. Thousands of visitors walk through its halls each year, eager to experience the haunting for themselves. Some feel nothing unusual, while others walk out pale, trembling, or overwhelmed by emotions they can't explain. Whether these sensations come from restless spirits or the heavy history etched into the walls, one thing is certain: the Whaley House leaves a lasting impression on everyone who enters. Today, the home stands as both a museum and a monument to a family who endured hardship, tragedy, and loss. Its walls echo with over 150 years of memories, some beautiful, others heartbreaking, and many still very much alive. The Whaley House is more than a building. It is a time capsule of human emotion, a portal into the past, and perhaps one of the few places where the veil between life and death feels impossibly thin. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the stories of the Whaley House continue to fascinate, terrify, and inspire generations. Some visit seeking proof of the supernatural. Others come simply to learn the history. But almost everyone leaves with the same question lingering in their mind: